If you think about global content marketing, a lot of time I ask a lot of individuals and also peers, they immediately dive into what content to translate, what content to localize, what content to customize. That's a great, important tactic. However, there's also a lot of discussion between you, if you are on the headquarters side, and also with your local team or your stakeholders about a couple things. Well, what content should we produce globally? To whom should we market globally? And what to promote globally? And then what content to localize and translate in what countries? You were like, okay, that's overwhelming. I know. To address that, what I really want to emphasize today, at this conference, if you think about it, there are a lot of sessions will tell you about the tools to use, the tips. That sounds fantastic, and you need that. Don't take me wrong. But another thing that you need to do to minimize any kind of chaos for your job or for your management, for your managers, for your team, is to have a process. There's a process that needs to be in place to address 7 elements. To me, if you actually can take care of these 7 elements, it will help you. I'm not saying that you will live happily ever after, but it will minimize some of the chaos. So what are they? Okay, before I tell you what that is, sit back, relax. Let's break down global content marketing into 2 elements. One is called global. The other one is called content marketing. And all of you are content marketers. I don't have to tell you what content marketing is. So let's set aside content marketing. Let's talk about global. How do we define global? And I would like to define global from client's perspective. Okay, it's important. If you are clients, from your perspective. Global in the internal sense, it's really headquarters, local regions working together. That's really global means, in a global sense. Don't think in terms of, okay, what countries do I market? What kind of content do I have to produce for what country? No. Global, in the internal sense, it's really headquarters and locals working together. That means you have to align on 7 things, really, between the local teams and the headquarter teams. What are the 7 things? The business and the marketing objectives, personas, country priorities, very high-level editorial topics, very high-level editorial timeline. I will talk about all this in details. High-level content roadmap. I will talk about that as well. The most important things that a lot of local team cares is how much budget are they going to have? Or if they don't have a budget, what are they doing to actually help them? If you actually have a control of your budget, fantastic. You have a lot of voice. If you don't have a control of your budget, and the budget allocated or within reside in the product, in the business unit, or the product group, that's okay too. Then you really need to build yourself as a thought leader. What you can do is influence their decision, and there are ways to do that.